What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse as we're here to check out the first official trailer for Fantastic Four First Steps.
Oh my god, it's crazy because we've gotten all these little snippets and clips and everything, but now it's like actually almost here.
Flame on!
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
This car?
That's so
Our
sweet.
planet owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic
Oh my god.
Please
I love
welcome
that.
the Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shoot, they look insanely good.
Herbie, how's that sauce looking?
Is Herbie Italian?
Okay. That's fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Yes, we are.
You late?
Oh.
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What?
Whoa.
Yeah! The best mom in the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We're the best uncles ever.
We can
Aw,
do this.
that's so sweet.
That's so Johnny.
Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for
Oh
death.
shoot.
Get her, John!
Oh
My
damn.
fault. I stretched the bounds of space. And they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together.
Wow.
Oh,
We will
shit.
fight it together. As a family.
Damn.
Oh.
Has to be us.
Yeah. Oh, stretchy.
We will protect you.
Big purple guy.
Oh
Listen,
my god.
I can't tell you the joy in my soul that we're getting big purple guy Galactus. That's one of the only things I care about.
One only?
I'm just joking. Do you want to know what my biggest problem with this trailer was?
What?
I have to now wait until July to watch this movie.
I know, because we've gotten so much already, but I loved everything they showed in this trailer. It was a lot that we hadn't seen before that we could guess. They're definitely firmly establishing that they are established already in this
Yes.
universe, which is different. But I didn't know how they were going to approach it. And I like how they displayed it. They're pretty beloved right now. They have a history. And I'm excited to see kind of how they unfold that, getting into the crux of the stuff with Silver Surfer.
This is so 1960s Marvel. This is, as someone who's grown up reading comic books, this to me is so Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko era Marvel. In the sense of the Fantastic Four, in issue 1 of the Fantastic Four, this kind of mirrors that in a lot of ways. They were already heroes at that point, but we did get their origin in flashbacks, and the world did celebrate them. And there's a lot of love for the Fantastic Four. They're champions of the earth. And in this, it's interesting, right? Because the whole Reed feeling responsible for Galactus is something that's was hinted at in the early comics, but is also something that's strongly a through line in a comic book that came out fairly recently called Fantastic Four Life Story. So we're kind of mixing all eras of the Fantastic Four, which I really, really love. And what makes it so impressive is that this Fantastic Four exists in a separate universe, so they can create this utopic society.
Yeah, and that's what I think is so interesting is movies that are kind of time capsules, they take place in some period in the past, when they experiment with the aesthetics and the culture a bit. I always find that really fascinating because there's that fine line of you want it to be definitively that time period, but you also want to put a new unique spin on it. And like I said, the other universe stuff I think gives them kind of the out for that. But like you said, it did feel very specifically 60s inspired.
Yes, and not only that, but like I said, a utopic 60s, a 60s where they're living a lot better than we had lived in the 60s. And the world feels, dare I say, harmonious and very peaceful. Now, I'm even more intrigued to see this world deal with the threat of Galactus, because this is a world-ending event. This is the Devourer of Worlds. This is Galactus coming. And now you essentially, as Reed Richards, feel responsible for it, and the entire world is looking to you to solve this problem.
Yikes.
That, to me, is going to be fascinating character work. It's going to create a lot of drama. It's going to create a lot of interpersonal drama. But the way that the Fantastic Four can get through this is echoed in both trailers, and that's as a family.
Which is such a sweet and like heartwarming message, because I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. This is just such a feel-good trailer for a movie that, like you said, even though it has pretty severe stakes at play, I feel like it's going to just be such a breath of fresh air and a joy to watch. And is this the first time we've seen Julia?
Yeah, as Shayla, yes. This is the first time we've seen her incarnation of the Silver Surfer. Again, not gender bent nor in rad, a pre-existing character from the comic books in this universe. So she looks fantastic. I really love the look of the Surfer. I love how alien she feels. I love how powerful she immediately is. Poor Johnny. Every time a Silver Surfer shows up, I feel like it's obligatory now for Johnny to get wrecked. But I love my boy, my hothead. But this guy cannot catch a break with surfers.
No. Oh my gosh. We also got more of Joseph as Johnny finally, and he sounds phenomenal.
I love that, because you had this big article come out where Joseph was like, I'm not going to play him like he was played before, which was very callous, very just mean-spirited and chauvinistic. And I'm like, good, because that's not really Johnny. That's just an asshole. Johnny is such a layered character, and because I love Johnny. He's my favorite member of the Fantastic Four, probably tied between him and Ben, 1 and 2 for me. But Johnny has so much layers, and you get that here. You get that not only is he a loving brother and a loving brother-in-law and a loving friend to Ben, but the way he gets excited to be an uncle, that's real and that's pure. But then he immediately deflects by saying, oh, but you're going to suck. I was just joking. You're going to be a terrible dad. Ha. Like, that's just Johnny. He deflects. He's afraid to show emotion, but he really is such a sensitive and emotional guy.
And that's what I really also loved, is that they showed so much of that dynamic in this already. I didn't think they were going to be like so explicit with it, but I guess the stuff with Franklin is going to play a larger part than even I necessarily anticipated. But I'm excited to see that, because that was so sweet and heartwarming. Like you said, it had that bite to it. But I think that's so reminiscent of a lot of families.
Yeah, because you have that added pressure now. Now, not only is the entire fate of the Earth on your shoulders, but now you have to protect your family. You have to protect the people in your life that you love the most, and this new child. Like, what kind of world are you going to bring this kid in? Is there still going to be a world left?
Yeah.
All of that is just so intriguing and such great, like the foundation for a perfectly layered, character-driven movie, and I'm so excited.
Me too.
If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to check out our other Marvel reactions, click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed.